Hi class, today I'm going to be reading The Grumpy Pirate for you. So before we begin, remember this is the front cover, the spine, and the back cover. The authors, there's two of them for this story, are Corinne Demas and Artemis Roehrig. So think about what the author of the story does. The author writes the words, and then illustrated by Ashlyn Anstey. Ashlyn Anstey is the illustrator, so what does the illustrator of the story do? The illustrator draws the picture. So let's go ahead and begin The Grumpy Pirates. I think this part is pretty cool. Before you even get started, it kind of shows you a little map of what we're talking about and all the different places that we might be going, so it kind of maybe gives you a little sneak peek into what we're going to see in our story. All right, The Grumpy Pirate. Pirates aren't grumpy. Pirates never pout. Pirates smile and shout, "Aye, aye," whenever they're about. Aye, aye. They all look pretty happy to me. But there is one grumpy pirate. They call him Grumpy Gus. He grunts and gripes and grouses and always makes a fuss. So it looks like he might be the grumpy pirate right here. Look at his arms. You can tell by his body language, how he has his arms crossed, that he may not be very happy. His brows are kind of furrowed like this, and then above him he's got like this, looks like a tornado going above him. Really gives off the grumpy vibe. He wakes up in his hammock and starts his day off grumpy. "My breeches are too itchy, my pillow is too lumpy." He will not eat his hardtack, he will not drink his grog. He glares out through the porthole and grumbles at the fog. The other pirates do their best to help Gus try to smile, but he just scowls and snivels. "Smiling's not my style." Even the crab is trying to make the grumpy pirate smile. He skips his shift to swab the deck. He hates to coil the ropes. Instead of helping trim the sails, he mutters and he mopes. So he's not doing anything to help his friends. He's just being grumpy. When it's his turn to take the helm, Gus whines. "This job's too tough." The other pirates finally say, "We have all heard enough." Looks like we finally got into the problem of the story. What do you think the problem of the story is? I think that Gus the pirate is way too grumpy, and now his friends have had enough and are going to do something to fix it. They've tried, but now they might have to do something bigger. Gus moans, "This ship's too tippy. Our course is too slow. The deck is way too slippery. I think I'll go below." Ooh, he made the boat kind of tip over there. Ooh. The pirates ask their queen for help. Grumpy Gus is such a crank. "Please save us from his grumpiness or have him walk the plank." Oh no, what does walk the plank mean? Ooh. The pirate queen, who is quite wise, brings Gus a special friend. "I'm giving you a parrot to help your grumbling end." Think about, before we continue reading, what do you know about a parrot? And how do you think that the parrot is gonna make Gus the grumpy pirate less grumpy? I don't know, let's find out. Gus glowers at the parrot. He asks, "What good are you?" "What good are you?" the parrot asks, and the parrot glowers too. So we know that parrots repeat what you say, so it looks like the parrot is starting to repeat what Gus is saying. The parrot follows Gus around and echoes him all day. "Arg, arg." He grumbles and he grouches in a very Gus-like way. "I'm tired and I'm hungry, I'm cold and I am hot. I'm feeling very grumpy, so I will frown a lot." Look at them, they're both frowning and they're both being grumpy. Gus wails, "This parrot's crabby. He's a sourpuss a brat. His voice is way too whiny." Do I really sound like that? "Sorry, Gus," the wise queen says. "The parrot sounds like you. But if you change your attitude, the parrot will change too." Looks like we're solving our problem. "I don't know if I can do it," Grumpy Gus begins to groan. But then he hears himself and says, "I'll try to change my tone." Gus tries his best at smiling. The parrot tries a beaky grin. This makes Gus start to giggle, and the pirates laugh with him. Mates, you've called me grumpy, and I see, says Gus. 'Twas true. Now just call me Grinning Gus. Aye, aye, shout all the crew. Aye, 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 aye. The end. And look, it kind of shows their journey on the map on this side, so you kind of see all the different places that you may have seen in the story on the map. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye.